Okay, hey, hi everybody, it's Glenda from Glenda's Creative Place, and I'm back with yet another hint and how-to video. So, what I'm going to show you is I'm reorganizing my sequins because I'm a gal who has to see. I have to see what I have for my embellishments, and people think, oh, well, they're sequins. No, they're not just sequins. If you look, like for example, here's the Craft On collection, or I think it's called Crafty, but it was out of the Craft On. Look at all of the colors of sequins that I have in here. I have white, I have yellow, I have at least 2 colors of blue. I know I have 2 colors of pink. I have different colors of green. I mean, it is a lot. And so I want to be able to see when I'm using sequins because I'm just that person. I have to be able to see. So let me grab my tool that I use for my sequins real quick, which I forgot to bring over here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to show you 2 different tools I have for sequins. One is really cheap. The other one is more expensive, but it's so worth it. Okay, here's the cheap one, you guys. You should be able to find this on Amazon. If I can get my camera to behave and stay in the right place during this video, I'd be so happy. I lost the screw that is on my camera holder, so it doesn't keep in the same place if I bump it. Okay, this is called the Marvy Jewel Picker. Okay, it's got 2 ends. It's got one that's really small, if you can see that, and then the other one is bigger. Okay, they both work for grabbing sequins, usually. Not so much today. Yeah, I got a little tiny one there. So it depends on what size you want, which end you're trying to go after. That one is like, I don't know, I don't even remember. It was like $6 or $7. It was so crazy cheap. Okay, the one that I love the most, however, is not $6 or $7. I think it's 20 something. And it is called the Crystal Katana. CRYSTALKATANA. I love this tool for so many reasons. This has this weird end. I don't even know what it's made out of. And by the way, you can replace this end when this gets worn out. I don't know, it's kind of rubbery, but things stick to it. And then it's got this hard pick, metal pick on the other end, and that's to make the sequin set. So for example, if I want to reach in here and grab a sequin, like I just did, I reached for that pink one, I got the pink one. Now, if I was going to put a glue dot on the back of it, and then I would put it down, and I would use the other end to seat it in exactly the place where I wanted it. Okay. The other thing is, if there's holes in the middle, you can usually let this thing also get a hold of it. But I use it for setting them. So this is a great tool. The reason I'm talking about this is because close to my heart sequins come in a great bag. This is what they look like. And they are wonderful. But there's so many different colors, and I need to be able to see what I want. And it's not just different colors. Let me grab like the silver. The silvers are one of my favorites to show off because they're so beautiful. The silver has different colors and sizes of these. Some are ice blue, some are silver. There's stars, there's clear ones in here. There are so many different types of sequins in here. Like here's a big star, and there's little tiny stars too. So that is not so easy to pick out the ones you want just out of a skinny bag. So I'm using these craft jars to help me because I'm such a visual girl. If anybody knows me, they know that about me. I'm terribly visual. And if you have any of the Deflecto storage, either from Anna Griffin or just Deflecto, these craft jars fit in there perfect. They fit 3 in and 3 across. So it's a tight fit on the 3 across, but it can be done. So what I'm doing is I'm using these craft jars to help me. And I'm going to show you the technique that I use to make this work better, because if anybody knows anything about sequins, you know they are staticky. What I'm doing right now is I'm using my close to my heart anti-static pouch. This is what they look like when they're brand new. That's a Z4220. I don't know, if you don't have an anti-static pouch, I don't know how you're crafting, quite truthfully, because they do a lot of things. Most people only use them for wiping off like their cardstock where they're going to ink and then heat and, you know, pour embossing powder and heat emboss. Yeah, that is how I think they were invented, why they were invented, but that is not the only thing they do. You can use this to take the sticky off the back of a sticker, or even part of it if you want to hang a sticker over a photo, like on a scrapbook page. De-sticky. But the other thing they do is they help with static on sequins. So I have one set of sequins left that I haven't moved over, and you see that I've been putting this stuff in the bag, I mean in the craft jar. Also, I coat it here, okay, because otherwise things will stick to that, and I coat it on all over the inside of the lid. Okay, now you're gonna say, oh my goodness, this is blasphemous. She's gonna put that powder in with all those shiny beautiful sequins and they're gonna lose their shine. No, trust me, there is not enough of this static powder to make all these sequins lose their shine. I'm gonna shake it up really well when I'm dropping some out. That's Glenda. Glenda, good job. There we go. Oh, not bad, only 2. I'm shaking them up because I want to move around that anti-static powder in there. Because otherwise, when I'm trying to take these apart, oh, you guys, we need California to open their nail salons, please. There we go. I need to make sure that these are getting moved around, and I might just use this tool to do that. And I'll probably put a little more of this stuff in here just to be safe. And do it again, because I don't want them all, because here again, this is a holiday thing of sequins, and if you can see, there's a bunch of little stars and stuff in there too, and I want to be able to get a hold of those if that's what I need. And by the way, just because it says they're holiday and they're red and green doesn't mean that's all you could use them for. You could use these on anything you had that was red. You could use these on anything that you needed the bright green on. So, I mean, don't limit yourself just because it says holiday. You put whatever you want. These are your embellishments. You use them the best way possible for yourself. And don't just relegate them to what it says on the packaging. Okay, so I'm going to move them around again just to make sure. In fact, I'm going to give it a little couple more. There you go. Okay, I'm stirring them up like a pot of spaghetti sauce. Ooh, that sounds good right now, doesn't it, you guys? Now, this will be a lot easier on me when I want to come in and use these. See, they're not even sticking to the lid, which is kind of a miracle. All right, they're out of there. I am going to pull this off, because this is just a way that I labeled these at the top. If I could only have nails, it would be so much easier, right? I might have to have some tweezers. Let's see if I can get the tweezers to start it. Heavens. Come on, Governor. Give us the nail salons. There we go. You guys that know me know that I use my nails as tools because I have a hand deficit and they just really help me. Okay, so I got a little label on top. When I made these labels, the only thing I didn't do well is I didn't put the product code on them, but I wasn't anticipating taking them out of the bags. But there you go. That is my hint for you guys. You own these sequins. You own beautiful sequins, and if you don't, you need to look at my Close to My Heart shopping site because we have gorgeous ones. There's a rose gold. I love this rose gold so much. It's so pretty. This is the color of the year in this year, the catalog year, which is from August of 2019 through the end of this. Yeah, we're almost there. I can't even believe we're going to get a brand new yearly catalog here pretty quick in August. So what I want to tell you about these are some of the most beautiful sequins. It's called Julep. It's the color of the year, for close to my heart. And when we get a new yearly catalog, this will change. And so if you love, look at all these different colors of green and how sparkly they are, and there's clear. They're just beautiful in all different sizes. If you love these, I highly suggest you go get them, because they're only there until the end of this catalog year, which is coming up here. Let me show you. Let me get my catalog for you. This is the yearly catalog. Okay. And the yearly catalog goes from September through August. So I misspoke. It'll be September. But the problem is, it's also while supplies last. And I'm pretty sure if these go out of stock, they're not going to have them redone. So if you love that green, like I do, I would grab those. And the other thing that's really pretty in this julep color is the glitter paper. It is to die for. It is so pretty. So if you like those kind of colors, grab them. Grab them, grab them. I hope this helps you. Get an anti-static pouch if you don't have one. Use it for more than just heat embossing. There's lots of uses for it. This is one of my favorites. To make sequins so they're not as staticky, like when you're trying to make shaker cards. And one thing I want to tell you, when I make shaker cards, you know how you dump them in, and then when you hold the card up, everything falls to the bottom. Here's another good Glenda hint for you guys. Take whatever you're using to get a hold of them. Pick out certain ones that you like. Like if I was in these, for example. Okay, I've got them closed so tight I can't get them open. There we go. So let's say I wanted, oh, there's a clear one. Okay, here is a star. Let's say I wanted that up there on the top. And then I wanted, let me look, I'm digging here. Maybe I want just a red one. And then I want a different size, because there's all different sizes. There's a red star, by the way. See, if I was doing this in the bag, this would be so much harder for me to find. Okay, there's a smaller red size, and there's even smaller. So let's say this, I'm using red on the layout, and I just want a bunch of these. Okay, so let me find a teeny tiny one. There's a tiny. He doesn't want to come with me. Okay. So what I would do, here's my hint. You get a glue dot, appropriate for the size, and you can also find those on my site. We sell the mini and the micro. The micro are just the bomb for small sequins. You bring the glue dot, you bring the product to the glue dot, meaning you don't pick up the glue dot and take it over and lay it on it. You either bring the container over and stick it there, or bring this over to the container and stick it, but don't undo the glue dot. You'll have way better luck with your glue dots lasting forever and a day if you do it that way. So stick some glue dots on. Let's say you're doing a shaker card. Put some of these up top. Like if you've stamped a sentiment in there, make sure you're doing it around it, but put some of these up there, up top, because when you put your shaker card, when your recipient opens it, you know they're going to be holding it upright, and all of the sequins are going to be down below. This way you can scatter some around the top of the opening, the sequin opening, and then they'll be there and they'll stay. So they'll still see pretty sequins at the top, even though all the rest, the majority, have fallen to the bottom. So this is a double whammy hint. Maybe it was a triple whammy. I can't remember all the stuff I tell you guys. It's always just pouring out of me. But I hope this helps somebody. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to hit me up in the comments. Please be sure to like this video, and please subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. I have lots of videos that I have in the works. I've just got a lot of editing to do with. So, all right. I hope this helps you guys. This is Glenda from Glenda's Creative Place, signing off with another Glenda's Hints and How-Tos. Bye.